In the Trump years, when we spent so much time kind of hand-wringing over, can we say the word lie, right? Like, it is changing the way that we approach the job. Like, how do you call things out while also wanting to be objective? What does being objective mean? All of these questions that I think the younger reporters have been pushing. I pointed to myself because I still consider myself a little bit young, but have been pushing on and changing. It doesn't mean that you aren't fair, right? And you talk to all sides of an issue, but you have to call balls and strikes also. And that's not an abnormal part of journalism. That is also a part of journalism, and has always been a part of journalism. And I think that makes it really difficult because you go out and it's dangerous, right? Like, when you look at what happened on January 6th to a lot of my colleagues that were there, you look at any rally that you go to, the kinds of things people say to us online, the threats. People have texted my personal phone number. People have texted pictures of colleagues of mine, their home, to them. And so these are the kinds of things that are happening because our politics is a mess right now, and it bleeds into the way people think about the people that cover it, right? And whether or not they feel like we're calling balls and strikes, or if we're fake news, or we're whatever. And so that makes it really difficult. But at the end of the day, if you feel called to it, because I feel at the end of the day, journalism is like a calling kind of thing. You're not getting in for the money, I'm telling you that, especially at the beginning. But it is, if you want to be someone who writes history, if you want to be someone who sees, the vice president in Ghana, and that day I was doing the polling, which means I was the person writing everything that she was doing and saying for all of the other reporters, and then eventually for them to use in their own stories, right? So like literally writing history to everyone else, which my mind is still kind of blown that I got to do that day. This is the job for you. If you're undeterred by, people yelling at you and calling you names and those kinds of things, there's such an important aspect of it. And like was said, it is about democracy, right? It is.